President Barack Obama is wrapping up his trip to Oklahoma with a tour to a federal prison. Good afternoon. I'm Ron Terrell. Fox 23 has team coverage of the president's visit from El Reno and Tinker Air Force Base. We begin with Fox 23 anchor Clay Loney with what the president was hoping to accomplish in El Reno.
And the president is inside the federal prison there in El Reno, but I want to give you a look at what people all around the area are seeing. They're not getting anywhere close to that prison. We're here at one of the many roadblocks set up on all sides that could possibly access the prison. This is along Old Highway 66, a long, lonely road that if you kept going about 3 miles, you would get to the El Reno prison. That's the radius of that they've actually set up. We've also seen the officers blocking off ramps along I-40. Getting to this area this morning was difficult because of the access to I-40 blocked off for miles and miles and miles from Oklahoma City all the way to El Reno, providing that extra security for the president's visit here to El Reno. As we showed you yesterday, he was in Durant talking to a friendly group there, eager to hear about opportunities for internet coverage. This is a very different visit today inside the prison, high security, and talking about prison reform. He picked El Reno very specifically. It wasn't just by chance. It was picked by the administration and by the Bureau of Prisons because it represents what's good and what's not so good perhaps in our system. On the good side, it has a very progressive program of drug treatment and counseling. So half of the prisoners in the El Reno prison are here because of drug crimes. That's the case really across the country if you were to look at it. So they're working with those people. Those who can get out in 10 years, they want them to be able to be ready to get out and not go back to the problems that put them here. Number two, while they're here, there is a federal program inside the prisons, vocational and educational training. So again, when they get out, they're ready with a new trade. Some of them are earning degrees. They're ready to go back and be members of our society. The president has called for just this week, allowing these prisoners, once they've done their time, they serve their time and they come back, let them vote. Let them really reintegrate into society. These are changes before Congress that he's trying to work through, and he has a lot of people on both sides of the aisle. We've talked about that, but it's a huge challenge for our country. We have seen since 1980 the prison population quadruple. So 2.3 million people across our country are sitting in prison. Many of them are there because of old drug laws that were very severe. There are some people right here in the prison down the road behind me that committed one crime, one drug offense, nonviolent, and they're there for life with no possibility of parole. Those are the cases that the president says we need to reconsider. We need to give them another chance. We need to reconsider those laws. And that's what's happening right now, not only with the push today, but in Congress. Back to you.
Clay Loney reporting live from El Reno. Thanks. We will hear from him coming up again in just a few minutes. Meantime, the president is expected to depart Oklahoma during the next hour. We will bring that to you live here on Fox 23 News at noon.